Today's video is about the people who have been confused, who've seen their friends who are hipsters and cool people of the world, and they want to know how to be more like them, or what to do. How do I be cool? How to be hip? How to be hipster? And I've thought about it. I'm not a hipster. I classify hipster as somebody who wants to be somebody else, who wants to go far away from the mainstream to accomplish their duties of a person. But yeah, so you might be asking, why the heck is my hair all messed up? And that's because the main point of a hipster is don't do normal. Don't be normal. Don't be normal. Just don't. That's why my hair, I don't care. I don't care what anyone thinks about my hair. Hipsters don't care. That's their thing. Anyway, so I've read a lot of narratives in this book here. If you're a hipster, you have to pick this up. It's the Soldier's Manual of Common Task. And even if you're not going to be in the army or any military, it still teaches you things: how to dig holes, how to live underground, how to do some stuff when maybe somebody hates you enough that they kick you out of their life. You may need that information. Anyway, so I'm just going to go over some key things on how to be hipster. So yeah, number one is probably the most crucial element of being a hipster. It's the typewriter. This is a 1942 Royal typewriter, all original, and everything still works properly. I have the manual, everything. And guys, I cannot stress enough, if you're trying to be hipster, you have to have a typewriter. How else are you going to write your cool hipster narratives than on an old vintage typewriter? And that's another thing going on throughout the video you're going to notice is vintage. Vintage is key. Vintage is king. Whether it's this 1990s Goodrich hat signed by Dale Earnhardt or anything, vintage is king. So yeah, the typewriter is good for many things. It's a great way to explain to people that how cool you are, how different you are, and that you go the extra mile to be a hipster. So that's number one, is the typewriter.
You be my baby, don't give me no baby.
Number two, if you're gonna want to really go the extra mile in becoming a hipster, I can't stress enough, you've got to get a record collection. This is a great repressing of a Ray Charles record. Great record, by the way. And it's really monumental to have a great record collection, to be able to show your friends, ask them to bring wine over, ask them to bring cheese over, and just show them your record collection, because they really will just be like, wow, this guy knows his stuff. Record collection, you gotta have it. Another item you're gonna want, and it's girl or a boy, male or female, you're gonna have to pick you out a hat. You see hipsters all the time walking around, and you cannot, I stress, you cannot go to Kohl's, you cannot go to JCPenney. Those stores are great, but you cannot go to those kind of chain stores to get you a fedora or a good hat. I got this from Wilson's Hats. It's a very good hat. I look like a mobster, and that's really what you want. And so yeah, gotta get your hat. Also, another good tip to be a hipster is you gotta have a phone. You gotta have a phone, preferably cracked. That looks, like you're rugged. But you gotta have a phone to make sure you Instagram and Snapchat and everything, and Facebook, all your hipster outings. You gotta have that. Another thing that is real easy, and I don't even have to say it, about going to thrift stores. I've picked out two selections today of shirts. This is a very good pattern. Flowers from 90s Grandpa Vacation really works really good. Honestly, this is work for unisex. This one's really good. I call it, this one's more nautical. It's got the compasses. You can't get lost while I'm wearing it either. Yeah, and a lot of people are telling you to wear suspenders, and those are the fake hipsters. Fake hipsters are even worse than real hipsters. But if you really want to be a real hipster, you got to make sure you stay away from bow ties, away from suspenders, Another great tip to be hipster is you absolutely have to find a coffee shop, and other than Starbucks, you have to find a coffee shop that relates to you, that you can go to, and that you can use your typewriter. Where else are you going to use your typewriter? And just to have a good place where you can just sit down, enjoy a cup of coffee, and really reflect on your hipster lifestyle. Another thing is scarves. I know I mentioned this in another video. You gotta have a scarf, even if it's 100 fucking degrees out there. You know, you really need to have a scarf because it really just. You see, the way that I look at it, being hipster or being out of the norm is more a mindset thing. It's more of the way you act, and the way that you treat others, and the way that you express your knowledge with other people. And so yeah, I guess that's this conclusion of this video. So yeah, you gotta have typewriters, the record collection, even a CD collection. That's pretty cool now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my other videos. And if you have any other tips about how to be a hipster or anything, post in the comment. But yeah, stay fresh and dope, and just have a good day, guys. Brooks Mason here, signing out. How to be hipster. LeBron!